Welcome back, Marble Race fans, to the very first episode of the competitive individual Marble League. This week we're going to do the Tier 4 runoff, where the best two marbles from the runoff will advance on to Tier 3, which will be next week. Let's get this party started. First marble today is going to be Gaia. She has no sponsor at this time. That break between the gray and the red is where the timer will begin. She's off and rolling down our track. The best thing about being first is that you get to set the first track record. The bad thing is that everybody behind you will be shooting for you. She's going to cross the line at 12.15, which is, as I said, the new track record. Next up is Whiteout. He also does not have a sponsor at this time. There he is. He's released. Timer's running. We have 2 checkpoints as they advance down, so we'll get to see how he's doing. He's actually doing 0.03 faster than Gaia was. 0.01 at the second checkpoint. 12:10 at the finish. He ends at 0.05 seconds faster, setting a new track record. Now we have Vlad. Vlad is the first one that we have today that has a sponsor. Shout out to Kit Maniac. Vlad's off, hoping to do his sponsor good. However, he's already 0.09 behind. He remains 0.09 behind, and he comes across at a 12:20. Unfortunately, that's going to put him in third, so regardless how everybody finishes, he will not make the cut. Next up is Atlantis. Atlantis has no sponsor as well. Atlantis is 0.04 behind, coming across the first and the second checkpoints. Crossing the line at a 12:19. Could be a little bit better than Vlad, but still not enough to make the top 2. Next up is Ares. Ares also has no sponsor. While we're talking about the sponsors, if you are interested in sponsoring any of our marbles, please check out the video on that. It's real simple. You send us an email or comment to any of our other videos as to any marble that you wish to sponsor. You might need to go back. Ares did set a track record with that run. Now we have Sapphire. Once again, no sponsor. But continuing on with the sponsors, go back to the video dealing with the introduction to the league. You'll see all the marbles, all 60 of them. And if you wish to have one, make a comment in the block. Sapphire comes across with a 12:31, putting her in last place currently. Leave a comment in that block about which marble you want, or you can go ahead and send an email to the email that we have on that video as well. We'll make sure that you get sponsored. Remember, there are 4 tiers to this league. You're allowed to have 1 marble per each tier. Emerald comes across at a 0.20 with a 0.28 at the second cross with a 12:36, putting them in last place below Sapphire. Now we have Titanic, who is being sponsored today by Pink Pug. Looks a little slow coming out of the block, but starting to pick up speed, so let's see how she turns out. 0.03 at the first. Remains at the 0.03, comes across at a 12:17, puts them currently in 4th place. Sorry about that. Now we have Arachnid. Once again, no sponsor for Arachnid. I do want to send a special shout out to the 5 people that have responded back to the initial video. They have become sponsors in our league, so we look forward to watching them grow with our league as we continue to move on. Arachnid is at a 0.01 faster than the record with a 12:06. That's good enough for second place. 0.06 seconds behind. All right, now we have winter time with no sponsor. That pure white ball coming through kind of got so fast we lost him in the video for a second there. It's coming down. He's 0.05 behind or ahead. 0.01 ahead. Is he going to make the cut? He misses it by 0.01 of a second, gives him a second place time. That's winter time. Now we have Rocky Start, one of our matted marbles. He has no sponsor. Let's see how he turns out. He's a little slow coming out of the block. Doing pretty good coming through here. A 4.04 behind. He's really picking up speed there. Comes across with a 10:38. That's going to set a new track record. That's well below a full second behind. Now we have Golden Flame, sponsored by Doxy Girl. Coming out of the block, holding a pretty steady pace. Slow down a little in the backstretch there. Finished the two wider ones with a .03 behind. .31, slowed down significantly on the last one with a 12:02. That's good enough for a fourth place. Remember, podium is first through third place. However, marbles first through eighth place will earn points for their sponsorship. This is Sherbert being sponsored today by Purple Unicorn 17 at a negative .03 ahead, but that significantly dropped to the 27 over 11:56. That's going to be good enough for a second place finish. So currently, Sherbert is holding a podium spot. Now we have Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno does not have a sponsor. Holding pretty good on the outside track with a .01 below the score, but jumps up to the .27. Crosses the line. That's good enough for a sixth place finish with 4 marbles remaining. Now we have Hawkeye. Has no sponsor. Let's see how Hawkeye does throughout the course. He looks like he's got a little bit of speed through the big loops. He is plus 11 off of the track with a plus 46 at the second checkoff point with a 12:28. He's going to come in currently at 13th place with 3 marbles left remaining. Amber has no sponsor. Amber is off. Looking a little slow. Amber is our second matted marble in today's race. Looks like she's starting to pick up a little bit of speed coming down through here. Oh, and she lost it. She fell off the track. She's going to get a DNF, which is going to guarantee Rocky Start at a minimum will make the podium. Now we have Merlin's Magic, sponsored by Tojo 1911. Merlin's Magic is off. Now we know that you can't go too fast down this track, because if you do so, you could lose the track balance and fall off. Merlin's Magic ends up with a 12:02. That's going to give us a tie for 5th place. Guarantees Sherbert is now going to at least at a minimum make the podium. Our last marble of the day is Thor. Thor has no sponsor. Coming down off the top circle loops, hitting the lower circles. He's at a plus 19 to plus 56. Really slow time, 12:45. Gives him the last place of the official times, but 17th place overall. There we go. Rocky Start, Sherbert, and Aries are your medal winners. Now let's take a quick look at how... my fault. Got a little ahead of myself there. Sherbert and Rocky Start will advance on to Tier 3, which will begin next week. Here's our sponsor standings. Pink Unicorn 17 gains 20 points for that second place finish. Tojo and Doxy Girl will end up with 4 points each. And that concludes another episode of T&D Marble Entertainment. We're excited that you have chosen to watch our videos. We look forward to seeing you next time. If you look down at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see the like and share. By all means, please like us and definitely share us with your friends. Spread the word around. Help us to grow. Help our channel to move on. And if you want to be notified of all future events, by all means, hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to ring the little bell there so that you can be notified of our future events. All marbles have feelings, and we want you to remember to treat all marbles with respect. So this is Terry from T&D Marble Entertainment. We're signing off, and we just want you to remember, if nothing else, you need to keep on rolling.